All right, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, we are joined right now by the former governor of New Mexico, former U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, former U.S. Energy Secretary, and they're all the same person. Governor Bill Richardson joins us. Hello, sir.
Steve, thank you. Thanks for that nice introduction.
Well, thank you for taking...
It shows I can't keep a job.
It shows you must have a big business card or small print on it. I don't know. But anyway, congratulations on the book, sir. First of all, it's a pleasure to have you on. I hope you'll come back in the future. How to Sweet Talk a Shark, Strategies and Stories from a Master Negotiator. Congratulations on the book. I mean, you've sat down with the dictators of the world, and what you do in this book, which we put up on the screen now, the cover is try to relate this for every person in everyday life, no matter who or whom they're dealing with, correct?
That's right. We thought in difficult negotiations that I've had with dictators, how do you apply those difficult discussions, end games, to when you're talking or negotiating with your spouse, with your partner, with trying to get a car loaned, trying to get something done in human interactions. And it basically doesn't parallel directly, but you always should use, I believe, a personal connection, sense of humor, know where you want to end up, know a little bit about the other side. Dropped me off, and I wasn't able to get Alan out.
Wow. Well, that's
so sometimes you can't go public. You can't show your emotion. You got to be very restrained and careful when you're negotiating. But I'll always regret that, even though there've been many others trying to get Alan out. I feel a lot for Judy Gross. I met her. I talked to her. I mean, her husband has been fairly incarcerated, but I wish I hadn't lost my cool, and I just had not been in negotiation in a while, and I was no longer governor, so I kind of lost my power base.
I'll tell you what you're admitting to us right now, I think, takes a lot. So that I think that speaks well of you, and it's unfortunate. Maybe you'll get another shot at that one. But what about also, let's shift to North Korea if we can, and Merrill Newman, 85 years old, with Korean War vet. What's the chance that he gets out, and what's going on there with their dear leader now apparently taking his uncle out of his power position? What is that a sign of?
Well, my sense, Steve, is that this new young leader is getting himself firmly in control, and I don't think we should underestimate him. He's young, but he's purged a lot of the old military leaders that were loyal to his father. He's bringing his own people in, consolidating power. What is bizarre is the way they've treated this Merrill Newman, who's a war veteran, 85 years old, heart condition. He was there legitimately. I guess they found something in his war record that they didn't like. But it shows that this new leadership, they're not following the patterns that they had before. Like when I was negotiating, I've gotten a couple of hostages out from North Korea, but there was always a pattern. The pattern was there's a confession, they apprehend them, but then they negotiate with high-profile people, and they leave. In this case, there are 2 American detainees, and the North Koreans, they're acting very strange. They took Merrill Newman off the plane. He was leaving Pyongyang.
Yeah.
So it's a big uncertainty. I went to North Korea in February with the head of Google, with Eric Schmidt.
I remember that.
The North Korean leader wouldn't see us.
Well, yeah, I remember that too. Yeah.
He saw Dennis.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. We only have a minute left, unfortunately, sir. But what about Rod? He's going back with some former NBA stars. Is that helpful or not?
Well, I thought it would be helpful, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem like Rodman is trying to help get get Merrill Newman out or Kenneth Bay out. I wish he would. I don't think it's helpful now. I thought at the time it would be, because he's the only guy that'll talk to Kim Jong-un.
I know.
So I'm hopefully something good will happen. The North Koreans are up to something. They want these 2 Americans as bargaining chips. Hopefully they'll make a move soon, and we'll get these 2 Americans out.
Sir, we had to do a shorter segment because of the move in time. I hope we could call on your publisher, bring you back in a week or so, and do a little longer segment.
I'll be glad to. I'd love to be on the show. I'm sorry.
Thank you. No, that's okay. Thank you very much. The book is How to Sweet Talk a Shark, Strategies and Stories from a Master Negotiator, Governor Bill Richardson. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
The Steve Malzberg Show.